Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Middle East Midnight Sessions Season 4! Ayan. Um, Actually, I have been thinking about what I would title this episode kasi hindi ako masyadong sigurado. Like, nag-aalangan ako kung tama ba yung title na na nilagay. Pero kasi alam niyo na, this is Jorn Sem. So, eto na yung ating taunang Jorn Sem episode. I think this is already my third Jorn Sem episode. Yeah, I think this might be my third kasi I've done two before. I think, ewan ko guys, i-check ko sa ano ha. I-check ko sa I-check ko, I think, ay, hindi pala. Dalawa pa lang pala, kasi yung premiere ng season 3 was the Gabi ng Parangal. So, we have only done two, I think. Yeah, I think we've only done two. Ayan. Anyway, kasi eto na nga, Jornsem na naman. It's Jornsem season again. Alam ko lalabas to like sometime after, I think weeks after the Jornsem has happened. It was, as of this recording, it was last Monday, May 26. Ngayon ay May 29. So, bago muna tayo pala pumunta sa sa usapan ng Jornsem is gusto kong I really wanted to tell you a little bit about what happened last Wednesday. Kasi guys, today is May 29th. And I've already made an episode about her. I think it was ano bang episode yun? I think it was the last episode ng Why Did You Have to Say Goodbye? It was June 9. Kasi last year, that episode kasi was about Erie's passing. So I went to her grave yesterday. Say I happened to be at school for stuff. It was supposed to be therapy, but yeah, I was medyo busy si Doc, so sorry na. So sorry, Doc. Sorry na, Doc. Oh my god. But anyway, ang ganda kasi nagpakita siya sa akin just before I went. And I brought this little boy right here. This little cutie boy right here. And it was a good thing. Tapos mag-isa ako, so I was able to think of stuff and I was able to converse with her, and I really miss her. Like, I think she would be really proud of the guys na nagtagumpay yung Jornsem nila. Kasi, fun fact, the last event that she attended was our Jornsem. Kahit na hindi ko gustong tawaging our Jornsem yon, pero sige, our Jornsem. Well, since we're already in the Jornsem topic, gusto kong pag-usapan kasi yung mga nangyari noon. But specifically with the second speaker, ABS-CBN's Michael Deliso. So this is how it starts. I was already considering registering for the Jornsem. syempre, may pera na ako nakalaan to pay for it. Pero I was short on money then. Then, nagkaroon nga ng performance sa Baratillo. So, I was able to accumulate 5,000 na talent fee galing doon. And, I decided na ilaan yung 300 na galing doon sa talent fee to register. Kasi gusto ko, sarili kong pera yung gagastusin ko doon. And, then, May 19, a week before the Jornsem, tsaka nilabas yung first speaker reveal. And, alam nyo ba guys, hinulaan ko siya. Like, I tried to decipher in, like, 8 siya pinost. Kasi tinigan ko kanina sa stream. 8 siya pinost. And I immediately got to work. So, ang clue nun was ABS-CBN, MJD, and then number 52. And, syempre napaisip ako, parang hindi ko makonect. Somehow nako-connect ko yung first 2 clues. So, sabi ko, baka patrol ng Pilipino. Yun yung line of thought. Baka patrol ng Pilipino. So, naghanap ako ng videos ng patrol ng Pilipino. Pero parang naisip ko, baka nagradyo to. Kasi bakit may number 52? And then, sige, nag-click siya somehow. Kasi, I was chatting with Kuya Anjo. Like, nagpatulong ako kay Kuya Anjo, bagawisan. Sabi ko, Kuya, kilala niyo ba kung sino to? Kasi nag-chat kami. Tapos, hindi ko pa nakikita yung DMs niya. Napag-connect ko na siya sa mind ko. So, okay. Di ba si Kuya Anjo nagraradyo siya? So, I was trying to look for sakto reports from 2020 yata, yun to 2022, I think. And then, naisip ko yung call sign video ng Radyo Patrol. TV Patrol. Patrol ng Pilipino rather did a video about call signs ng mga Radyo Patrol reporters for World Radio Day. And then pinanood ko yung, I think it was in the first few minutes. Tapos, nung nakita ko na number 52 nga si Kuya Michael, I was like, as in talagang nagwawala ako sa kwarto. I tell you, like, nagwawala po talaga ako sa kwarto. To the point na naririnig ng kuya ko na naglalaro dito. Pero oh my God, like, so I was able to guess it like, you are not in, ang comment ko doon sa post was, you are not inviting Michael Deliso, you are not inviting Michael Deliso. Oh my God, like, pero yun, kasi talaga yung reaction ko. Like, you are not inviting him. You are not, this is a joke. This is a fluke. Like, what the hell? Okay, this is not real. This is not real. This is a joke. You are not inviting this man. You are not inviting this man. I tell you. And, like, fun fact, kumpara dun sa nanalo, between me and the second guest, the second person who guessed, right? There was a full 30-minute gap between us. So I would have won had I not entered another contest ng Jornsem na yon. So nanalo ako guys ng bote ng tubig at pamaypay. Yung pamaypay na yung ginagamit ko pang paypay pag nagsiset spray ako. Yon. So, ito yung, like, okay, natapos na yung first speaker. I don't really know if he recognized me, like, hello po, Sir Mark. Or Kuya Mark, rather. Kasi, ang tawag ko sa mga seniors ko are just kuyas and ates. And they're fine with it. Like, Kuya Anjo, I could call him Kuya Anjo, and it's fine with it. Like, Sir Anjo is like, really, people? Why? Like, I would only call somebody sir or ma'am. Or, ang very informal tawag ko is mare. Pag ano na sila, like, angkor, basta somewhat may clout pa. May clout. Maring Carmina, Maring Karen, Maring Zen, ganyan. Ganyan ang tawag ko. So, I've gotten used to calling the reporters just kuyas and ates. So, that's how, parang ganun lang, like, seniors ko naman yan, technically. Kahit di pa ako nakakapasok na industriya, sige, tawagin na natin kuya at ate. Ayan, Kuya Pao, Barcelona, Ate Darlene Kai. Nung rally dito sa may, sa amin, sa Alyansa. Pero guys, di ko naman binoto yung mga yun, so I really just went there for the reporters. That's it. Sayang lang, di ko nakita si RG Cruz, nakakabanas pa rin yun. My God, nakakabanas pa rin yun. Di ko nakita si RG Cruz. Sir, Kuya! I want to meet you so bad. Di tayo nagkita nung di tayo nagkita. Like parang, ewan ko kung nakita ko sila or medyo namamalikbata lang ako. Pero I think, like, there was a really, really bright light. I think it was RG Cruz. Like, basta ang lakas nung ilaw. And di ko naman pinansin. Palabas na ako noon ng bagong Kapitolyo. Tapos, pauwi na. Pauwi na, as usual. And, ito na nga, so, nag-tweet ako sa Twitter ko, as usual. Nag-tweet ako ng ticket ko. Kasi nakabili na ako. Like, ng 19. Nakaano na ako. Sabi ko, takde. Mag-aano na ako. May kita ko na kayo. See you. So, minention ko siya. Tapos, di ko alam na nag-reply pala siya. Nilike niya yung tweet. Sabi niya, see you. Sabi niya ganon. And then, nung tinawag, nung ini-introduce na siya, tapos nakita ko, guys, yung niya. Nakita ko yung pa niya. Natatakpan yung gates. Yung glass doors ng icon. Natatakpan siya ng, I think it was Manila paper or some kind of a cardboard. Kasi hindi siya rinig. Hindi rinig yung speaker. Hindi rinig yung speaker. Hindi siya naaabot doon sa waiting area. So, alam niyo yun, parang, okay. And then, ito na nga yung introduction niya. I was like, no way! No way! Like, as in talaga, no. This is not real. This is so not real. And then, nakita ko yung paa niya. As in, paa lang niya. Tapos, oh my God. As in talaga. Tapos guys, sakto na sa first row ko. Like, I'm in the very first row. And that wasn't even part of the plan that I had in mind. Ayoko talaga sa unahan. Like, I'm fine with being in front sa klase. Pero hindi sa ganito. So, dala ko siya. Dala ko tong batang to. Tapos, di pinaposonan. I didn't know how it happened. Check nyo lang sa vlog. I will, yan. I will do it right here. Yan, makikita nyo yan. Then, like, talagang kinikilig ako. As in, guys, like, kung alam nyo lang, kinikilig talaga ako. Parang hindi ko ini-expect shit. Okay nang, oh my God, like, parang karangalan. Char! Karangalan po makita ko kayo. Oo, ika-cloud chase ko to, punyeta. This is my moment, bitch. Oo, mangka-cloud chase ako dito, no? Ano ba kayo? Like, pag like, tinawag ko siya, lumabas siya, like, what? Like, oh my God. Is this for real? Like, this is honestly for real. For real, for real? And then, like, oh my God, like, it's just an honor to be in your presence. Oh my God. And then, guys, in the middle of his talk, sabi niya, andito ba si Sunshine Pyong? Yung ko sa Twitter is Sunshine Pyong. And he was like trying to search the crowd. And I was like, hi, that's me. Ah! And like, basta may pinano siya sa akin, sabi niya. O sige nga tayo mga, how can you differentiate? Non-verbatim to, so, I mean, I don't remember much. Kasi hindi ko siya na video. It wasn't caught on video. Ang tanong niya nun was, how can you differentiate a reporter and the journalist? And then, may pinakita siyang choices doon sa LED. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung dalawa pang choices. Basta alam ko mali yung dalawa. Tapos, ang sagot ko nun was yung letter C, which was, ethics and, I think, like, hindi alam ni Kuya Michael na yun yung topic ko, actually, like, sa thesis. Hindi niya, I don't think he knows. Like, have you stalked me? Have you stalked me? Like, sa totoo lang, wala po siyang alam sa thesis ko. Like, I didn't even get him as participant. So, it's weird. Like, yun po guys ang topic ko. So, syempre alam na alam ko yun. Like, ano ko yun? Diba? Expertise, char. Expertise! Expertise ko yun. Tapos, hindi ko kita kasi harang niya. Tapos may harang ng podium. Tapos may harang ng flag. Pumunta pa akong like, actually, binigyan ako ni Jeric ng mic. So, binigyan niya sa akin yung mic and then, inulaan ko, syempre. Tapos, bakit daw? In-explain ko, syempre. And then, ito na. Alam mo ba, may bibigay ako sa'yo. Sabi niyang ganon. And then, I began to film on my phone. Sabi niya, nanonood ka ba ng ABS-CBN? Then, like, I think may hinugot siya sa bulsa niya ata. Tapos, nawala na yung Tapos, he was, like, kitang-kita yung, like, talaga guys, nagwawala ako! Like, harap na ako. Like, ang lang, diba, nasa stage siya, nasa baba ko. So, guys, nagwawala ako. Tapos, yung mga audios, oh, no! Like, oh my God! Tapos, may inabot siya sa akin. Ito po yung inabot niya. So, yan. Hindi siya masyadong kita. But this is a picture of him doing the hand heart. I think he was wearing the same clothes as he did ditong Jornsem. Tapos ito yung nakalagay sa likod. Sabi niya, you were made for more. Ayan, di siya kita. Tapos may, eto guys, it's already faded, but that is his signature. Um, nag-fade ka man, pero hindi magfe-fade yung, ano, yung message. Kasi, sobrang, ano lang, sobrang parang, alam niyo yun, hindi ko na kailangan magbida-bida. I didn't have to, look like I was seeking attention from people. Hindi ko na kailangan magbida-bida. Hindi ko na kailangang magloko-loko. Hindi ko na kailangang gawin lahat nung parang kumbaga hindi ko na kailangan maging ano. I don't have to show up every time. Tapos di naman ako ma-appreciate. Kasi I know that feeling all too well. Okay. Pero this time, like, may nakaka-appreciate. Like, what? Like, how? I don't know. Seriously? Are you for real? Like, alam niyo yung, hindi naman niya kailangan gawin, pero ginawa niya pa rin. You didn't have to, like, sabi ko nga sa DMs, DM ko sa kanya sa IG, sabi ko, Kuya, hindi nyo na kailangan gawin yun. Like, alam nyo ba? And this is like really coming from a fangirl perspective. I was just fine breathing the same air and being in the same room as you. Okay? Sapat na yun! Wala na akong hinihinging iba. For the record, mga bakla, wala na akong hinihingi. As in, wala. Sana maintindihan to. Like, I was so fine being in the same room, being in his presence. Like, this is somebody I admire, and I admire all the reporters ng ABS-CBN, and I admire all the reporters na I've come to know, whether they're whether on screen, whether in real life, whether online. I admire these people. And I have for a long time now. Pero the fact na sila naman parang, eto nga, you were made for more. Bakit hindi? Sabi nga ni Kuya Anjo. Alam niyo yun, like, Be, anong meron sa akin? Diyos ko! Be, anong meron? Like, bakit ako? Like, hindi ko naman deserve. Like, nagpa-fangirl ako dito sa gilid. Nanimik lang ako. Pero bakit ako ba yung napapansin nyo? Like, alam nyo ba yun? Pero I think halata siya guys sa naging reaction ko that day. Nung binigay niya sa akin yung picture. Nung nagwawala ako. Nung ini-introduce pa lang siya. I was so giddy. Like, yung pa ako na gano'n. Alam niyo ba yun? Ang likot ko nun. First row pa man din. Chuta. Hindi ko na-expect na mapapansin ako. Like, Kuya, I really wasn't expecting to be noticed. Alam nyo ba? Like, okay na talaga ako. Solve na ako makinig. Kasi, sabi ko nga kay Pat, nung tinanong niya ako kung bakit daw, pumunta pa ako. Kahit na alam niyo yun, parang I'm literally going through a hard time. Sabi ko, I'm a fangirl first. Before I became a journalist, I was a fangirl first. And I want to stay that way, you know? So, mag-fangirl. Gusto ko mahumaling. Kasi that's how I got my passion for journalism in the first place. I was watching these people, whether in television. Ngayong araw, nag-relaunch ang DZMM. They've brought back that iconic teleradyo and the stingers and just the DZMM brand as a whole. They've brought it back. And sa mga nanood ng stream ko sa gaming channel, which is Midoriñan, 3A, makikita nyo na may pagmamahal kasi doon na siguro sa iba hindi nila mapapansin kasi parang alam niyo yung surface level ang peg ng ano nila ng nalalaman nila. Pero kasi ako parang ang pinaka-obsession ko talaga is the media itself. Like sila kung yung reporter lang, yung documentary lang, kunwari, si Kara, like, name me somebody na, name somebody na talagang idol mo. And the first, idol mo in the world of journalism. And one name that would always come up is Cara David. For example, that's one name that would come up. 'Di ba? I mean, ako technically oo, pero like guys, my first real stand, the first news person I stand was Anderson Cooper. CNN, y'all, like, kaya nga, ang pin-tweet ko, reply pa rin niya. It's been 9 years since then. Alam niyo yun, parang, ako ang gusto ko talaga, yung mga reporter. I want to be a reporter. I don't want to be an anchor. I want to stay in that plane. I want to report on the field. I want to tour the world and report on what's happening. That's it. It doesn't have to be very large. Minsan nga, naiisip ko na, alam niyo yun, sobrang, parang, nung Monday nga na-affirm ko, that was really affirmed na, shit, ang saya pala mag-fangirl over reporters. At kung ito lang naman ang balik, puta, I will stay a fangirl forever. Kung ito lang ang balik, I will stay a fangirl forever. Like, sabi ko nga, bahala na kung anong maging sweldo ko. I don't fucking care. If I get to be in the same room as the people that I admire, if I get to be breathing the same air as them, sapat na yun! Hindi ko na kailangan ng sobrang magagarbong kasi feel ko naman makukuha ko naman yung sa music. Feel ko naman makukuha ko naman yung sa mga kanta ko, guys. Like, may parang, paano ba? Ano ba yung tawag doon? Like, basta may tawag doon parang income something. Like, basta may secondary income ba yun? Secondary income ba? Or passive income yun. Yun, may passive income ako sa music. So, hindi ko kailangan ng like, my music will stay. I mean, si Badet Sembrano nga, nakakapag di ba? Nakapag-release nga ng music si Bakla. Si Lord De Vera din, I can't. Badet Sembrano is in Channel 2, ha? Baka mamaya, Ma'am Francis, like, if ever i-hire niyo ako, wag niyo po akong hayaan. Like, please don't let my music be taken down. Sayang din, kasi halos lahat ng royalties ay sa akin manggagaling. Ay sa akin mapupunta, rather. 'Di ba? Tingnan nyo guys, nakikita nyo yung ko. May pasa pa yan. Diyos ko. May pasa pa to. Nung part na napaluhod ako. Kasi na-receive ko nga yung photo ni... Diyos ko. Guys, di pa ako makapaniwala. Oh my God. Like, can you believe? Parang kahit ganong immediate aftermath noon, parang hindi pa ako makapaniwala. Like, pinapakita ko sa mga kasama ko na, oh my God, this is the picture. Alam niyo yun, like, gusto ko magwala, syempre, like, yun na nga yung sinasabi ko, fangirl ako. I'm a fangirl at heart. Ito nga, naisip ko. um, iano natin, haguin natin sa quote ni Satoru Iwata, former president of Nintendo. Sabi niya kasi, on my business card, I'm a corporate president. In my mind, I'm a developer. But in my heart, I'm a gamer. Pero i-reword natin to fit the context of journalism. On my business card, I'm a journalist. In my mind, I'm a storyteller. But in my heart, I'm a fangirl! At dyan nagtatapos ang episode na to ng Midori's Midnight Sessions. I will see you next time. Bye-bye! Bye-bye ka, Mang! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Bye-bye na! Bye-bye!